YouTube, what's going on? Um, how's everybody? Everybody all right? Let me put this information in there real quick. See, this is one of the things that I'm learning. Wait a minute here. All right. Um, I'm gonna put some information in here. Probably on here by myself anyway. Yep. You know, if we're going to turn this around, good people are going to have to become accountable. Good people are going to have to become responsible. Good people are going to have to get involved. And it's the procrastination of good people that's allowing the wickedness and the evil to to sustain itself. And it's amazing that a lot of good people don't know how much power they have. They're afraid of their own power. They don't want to come together. And notice, no everybody's focusing on race. Everybody's keying in on race. And this ain't got nothing to do with race. You got good and bad in everybody. And that's who we need to be trying to separate, the good from the bad. See, because once we get the separation, we know who's who. See, now we'll know how to distribute resources when we can separate the good from the bad. And that's what we're not paying attention to. We're not paying attention to that at all. All right. All right. So um, Everybody got a part to play. This is not a one man's operation. This is not something one person can do. One person can't be responsible for this. This is how this is, one person can start it, but one person can't spread it. And isn't it amazing, man, that even when people agree with you, they still won't share your message. Even though they agree, they don't want to share your message. And see, the only part, the only way that you're going to experience any kind of success, other people have to get involved. Other people gonna have to help you out, man. Other people gonna have to give you a push. Other people gonna have to, you know, lift you up. You can't lift yourself up. Other people gotta do that. And I challenge anybody. Man, tell me the last success story you know of in the black community. Tell me the last rags to riches story you know of. And I guarantee you, it won't be known countrywide. It might be known local, but it ain't making national. You see? And look at the stuff they got that's making national news. All of the murders, the confusion, the fighting, the hatred. All that's making national news. You know, and so when these kids see that's how they can get some attention, what you think they're gonna do? And not knowing, man, they're being baited into doing foolishness like this. Hey, y'all see they just closed down a bank out in California. I told y'all, man. See, when they're gonna cause a panic, y'all better pay. Don't sleep that. They just I can tell you what the story is right now. I can tell you the story right now. Right now, because it's upfront news. Epic collapse. Fed sees big tech bank, largest bust since 2008 crisis. I just told y'all, they created panic, man. Everybody gonna get a run on their money. All they gotta do is create a panic. And that's what they done, then created a panic. Right out in California. It marks the largest bank failure since Washington Mutual during the height of the 2008 financial crisis. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation seized the assets of Silicon Valley Bank on Friday, marking the largest bank failure since Washington Mutual during the height of the 2008 financial crisis. The bank failed after depositors, mostly technology workers and venture capital-backed companies, began withdrawing their money, creating a run on the bank. And that's all they got to do, man. And see, that's a test run to see how people gonna react, how they gonna respond. See, cause, people ain't gonna think, oh, this can't happen to me. And see, we don't know how deep this gonna go. Because if they shut down at this bank, and I think this is one of the 16th largest banks, and they got shut down, you think they ain't gonna have reverberations? You think that ain't gonna rattle some other banks? You think some other banks ain't gonna start shaking? See, that's how they play this game, man. And you still fighting each other, and you ain't paying no attention to man. Here's a bank, just failed, but you talking about them conservative and them liberals, them Democrats and them Republicans, and here's a bank them failed right under your nose, and you ain't paying that no attention, cause you so consumed in your hatred. You so consumed in your animosity, in your vindictiveness. You can't see right in front of you. Here's a bank that's done failed. And this ain't no little Rudy Poop bank either. This joint got some leverage. Billions of dollars. And you can't see that. But you're fighting each other. And you don't think that's going to have an impact on you. What if one of your banks got some assets tied up in this? And it's a run on your bank. Most of us are in the red anyway. We in overdraft. So shit, if they shut the bank down and you in overdraft, you ain't got nothing coming. Your ass ain't got nothing coming. If they have a run on the bank and you ain't got no money in there, you ain't got nothing coming. What you gonna do? Panic. Then you got people gonna start rioting, breaking in stores, burning down their own neighborhoods. And see, and when they burn down their own neighborhood, they got to go to other neighborhoods now to satisfy their need. So you trash your neighborhood. You didn't clean your neighborhood. So when you go somewhere new, you're gonna bring that trash with you. You're gonna bring that same old nasty habit with you. That's how you know who's who. All you got to do is just watch them, man. See, if you notice, if you go into some really expensive restaurants, you don't hear a whole lot of noise. It's very quiet. It's only until somebody that's out of place, trying to be seen, come up in there making a whole bunch of noise. And the people there know, oh shit, we got somebody out of place. Because they come up in here with the noise. That's how you know who's who. They come up in here with the noise. See, they tell on themselves. See, that's how you know. See, you know, and a lot of people call it profiling. But when you got some people that you know undesirables, they ain't gonna be nothing but trouble. You think you gonna embrace them with open arms too? Think about it. Would you? They coming in here showing you they ain't nothing but trouble. And you gonna make it easy for them to come into your property? No, you're not. Because you don't want that headache. And see, and a lot of people, Don't want to won't admit that. Won't say that. And see, and that's why I say we all got isms, man. Ain't nobody perfect. We all got something that's distasteful for us. That in some territory, judgmental. We all got something. All of us do. So therefore ain't none of us perfect. So since ain't none of us perfect, why can't we talk to one another? Why can't we get along with one another? Why throw the baby out with the bathwater? When you say everybody, no, we need to start separating good versus evil, man. And see, and unfortunately, you got a lot of wolves in sheep clothing that's sowing discord. That's making us not trust each other. Because they coming in here pretending like they good. And they wolves, man. They're devouring everything they can. And it's sowing discord among us. See, because we ain't trying to connect the stories. We falling for the flim flam. We don't see if the story connect. And see, when somebody telling you the truth, no matter where you connect the story, it's gonna fit. When somebody telling you the truth, it's only when somebody lying, man, that it's gonna be out of joint. It ain't gonna fit together. It won't fit. The stories don't match. You see, so that you can't join them together. And the more you start asking questions, the farther apart they're gonna get. See, that this is why it's not good to start lying, because eventually you're gonna forget one. See, that's what eventually you're gonna forget one. See, you gonna slip one, and that's when you're gonna stumble. See, that's when it's gonna start unraveling. So why go through the problems? Why go through the hassle? Why even bother telling lies? Why don't you just be truthful from the beginning? Even if it hurts. See, you're going on to tell the truth. You ain't got nothing to hide. You ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. Because you told the truth. And it's unfortunately that a lot of people don't think the right way work, man. They don't believe in this righteous lifestyle. They don't see a move of God. And this is because everybody, they want to get it just like this. They want it microwave, man. They ain't trying to work for it. Give it to me just like this. See, and if I can't get it just like this, I'm on to something else. I'm on to something different. See, I told y'all, coming soon, everybody gonna be a life coach, man. Everybody gonna want to tell you, how you should be living. And all the examples that they're going to be using is on somebody else's life. What's going on, man? It's on somebody else's life. They just want your money. Because all the examples that they tell you, they can't show you one time where they went through it and step by step what they did. They can't show it to you. But they can tell you step by step what somebody else did. And you paying for that. And you can be telling that yourself. You don't need nobody to tell you how somebody else got to be successful. Why are you listening to that? Why are you listening to somebody telling you how Tony Robbins got to be successful? What kind of coach is that? You know, they ain't got no success of their own to talk about. So they have to promote somebody else. And you paying for it. Think about it. You paying for it. They telling you what somebody else did, how somebody else did it. And you paying for it. And get frustrated when it ain't working for you. You know? You get frustrated. Because what you done paid for ain't working for you. You ain't seeing the results. You ain't getting no result. What's going on, Dwayne? You see? And that's the problem. We got too many people, man, that are out here manipulating folk for their own good. How you know, true conductor, when somebody is manipulating? Because it's a win situation. It ain't a win-win. It's a win. And that win is just for them. See, when somebody's out trying to get over, you know, they ain't looking for equity. They don't care nothing about fair play. That's the least of their concern. All they concerned about is getting what they want and how they want it. That's all that matters to them. Is getting what they want. And you got to understand, man, we got some people out here like that. They want what they want. They ain't interested in your story. They don't want to hear your sob story. You see, and that's one of the problems, man. We got too many people out here that are using sob stories that's not real to manipulate people. That's why we ain't got no trust. Too many people falling for sob stories. They don't ask no questions. See, they don't listen to the story completely. Because if see, this is one thing. If you listen to a person that's lying, even as they're telling you the story, you know, you can't put it together. It don't make sense. See, because here's how they get tripped up. See, their mouth is saying one thing, and their mind is trying to remember everything that the mouth is saying, and they get confused. See, because the mind forgets something. See, and the mouth say something different. That's how that works. Yeah, that happens. That's somebody that, you know, ain't got no time. Ain't got nothing on their hand, man. You know that's you know that happens. That happens. But you know again, man, we got to look at the state of good people. That's what we got to focus on, man. We got to look at the state of good people. We got to see how good people are treating each other. That's what we need to focus on. See, weeding out the bad. That's what we need to focus on. All right. So listen. I just came in here, man. As you can see, I'm still here for another day. You know, tomorrow is my Sabbath, and I don't believe God is gonna have me out in my car on the Sabbath. I don't believe it. I don't know where the money coming from, but you know, I believe tomorrow I'm gonna be laying right over there in that bed. That's my intent. Some of the best sleep I done got is on Saturday, man. I ain't lying. And even in my transition, man, that sleep I get on Saturday is sweet. Ain't lying, it's sweet. It's sweet, man. You should try it sometimes. Stop working on Saturdays. You know, and relax. Take a day off. Calendar your day off. And you know, and people ask me, well, you know, if business started booming, would you ever work on a Saturday? No, I wouldn't. Business started booming, I'm still not gonna work on a Saturday. And I'm gonna make sure my kids and my grandkids know the success. Okay? You know, seriously, man. Seriously, no, and I say that to people, and sometimes people need to try that, man. One day, man, turn your television off on Saturday. Turn your TV off, man. You know, and just sit around your house and do nothing. Don't do no work. Don't do nothing. Turn your phone off. And just sleep, just rest. And see, man, how restful that sleep is. I'm telling you, when you get some rest on Saturday, boy, it's fulfilling. See, this stuff during the week is just to get you tide you over. What you get on Saturdays, man, it's fulfilling. I mean, it's some fulfilling sleep. It really is. It's some fulfilling sleep. You know, and I'm hooked. And so, you know, I mean, for me, see, if I had my wife here, it probably would be a little bit more difficult for me to implement Saturdays not working. You know, because I got to deal with her feelings. But now that I have established it, see, now that it is the rule, then she has to come in and follow that rule. Okay, she has to participate in that rule. And now that I got the discipline, you know, that you know, I can do it. And I'm not tempted. Nobody can tempt me with no work on Saturday. I don't care how much you offer to pay me. I'm not doing it. Oh, true conductor. Somebody come along and offer you $20 million to work on Saturday. You no, I wouldn't. I turn it down. I turn it down. And you know why I would turn it down? Because it would travel around the world. I turn $20 million down, it would turn around. It would travel around the world. Somebody come up and offer me 2 million right now to work on Saturday, and I'd be able to come out this hotel. Man, I turn it down. I would turn it down. That's how serious I am about it. You see, well, it's raining out there. Is that rain? Man, it's raining. Man, it's raining. I ain't know it was raining like that. It ain't even 6 o'clock yet. And it's raining something hard. Wow. I'm glad I ain't get out there today. That's one thing. I'm glad I didn't even bother. You know, I didn't even bother. Try to go out today. And tomorrow, is my Sabbath anyway. It's my day of rest. So just going on and just enjoy it. You know. See, sometimes, man, your back is gonna be up against the wall. Sometimes you gonna have moments where you gonna be without. How do I feel about the war in Ukraine? We getting screwed without the lube. That's how I feel about the war in Ukraine. We getting screwed. Simple as that. We getting screwed. We're being manipulated by sob stories and people falling for it. And we getting screwed. Simple as that, man. The war in Ukraine is screwing the American people. I mean, we sending them hundreds of billions of dollars, and we can't even help the homeless blocks from the White House. But we can send Ukraine hundreds of billions of dollars and pay their pension. But we can't help the homeless. You know, we can't lower the gas prices. We can't lower the food prices. But we can send hundreds of billions of dollars that we're going to have to pay for to Ukraine. That's my take on Ukraine. It's a joke. No, man, that's bullshit. When does democracy cost $100 billion? When does democracy cost you paying somebody's pensions? What that got to do with democracy? I mean, think about it, man. What are we getting for $100 billion? What if they fail? So let's just start right there. Since they fighting for democracy, what if they fail? What happens to our money? If they fail, what happens to our money? Do we get a refund? Oh, you can't win a war without weapons, really? China could win without weapons. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That's a weapon. Tick tock is a weapon. But you don't count that. See, you see a gun as a weapon. Anyway, uh, man, let me. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back.